Greetings, Chronicler.
Freelancer, I'm glad to see you.
You are?
Yes. Thankfully, you're brave enough to approach your opponent, whereas I have been cowardly.
Cowardly? You?
After our last encounter, I read the text I gave you on how to apologize. I realized I wasn't being objective, that I may have some issues. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
Of course I forgive you. No use holding a grudge.
Advice I need to take. I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Only if you want to.
The thing is, I'm afraid.
You're afraid?
There was a time when freelancers made me feel safe. Dozens of warriors silencing cataclysms, keeping scars in check. But then Freemark was destroyed, and then the freelancers went to the heart of rage.
I know. I was there.
And now the scars are out of control, and the Dominion is collecting relics for who knows what. And I'm helpless, and I'm angry about that. Do you understand?
I think I do. You're angry because you feel unsafe.
Yes. The world is more dangerous than ever, and the freelancers are gone.
You know I'm not alone out there. Our numbers are growing.
What if that's not enough?
There are sentinels, engineers, arcanists, not to mention bakers, doctors, custodians. People will help where they can.
I just want things to be like they were. Do you think that's possible?
More than possible. You'll be safe again, I promise.
I won't hold you to that, but thank you. Good day, freelancer.
Hey, where's my drink? I'll tell you.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This? Listen.
Perhaps you could reconsider the teaching position. I just want you to be safe, Ducky.
My father died in a storm. Mother thinks I'll end up the same. She hates what I do. I dread her messages. They're always the same. Tears, pleading.
She cares about you. I don't think she can stop worrying.
I just don't want to hurt her. I want her to be happy because I'm happy. That's never gonna happen, is it?
Would teaching really be so bad?
I'm not sure. I'd be decent at it. People say I'm good at explaining things, and shaping young minds does have its appeal. But how could I leave all this? We talked about this. Loving the work, the thrill of discovery. The danger is only part of it. I'm afraid I'll regret leaving, or miss out on some great discovery.
Stay strong. Don't apologize for what you want. Do what makes you happy.
Does that make me a bad person?
Not really. You can't control how she feels. And you can't live your life for her.
Oh, the guilt.
You'll be okay. Drink some tea.
Oh, I'll go through several pots tonight, trying to formulate a response to my mother. Thanks for listening, though. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
And here is the other member of this team.
Hey, big star. Looks like we'll be working together again.
Freelancer Wraith. Good to see you back at it.
Hell yeah, back at it. Whiskers here has a plan that starts with hello, Diggs, and ends with bad guy tears. You in?
I'm in. He's done enough damage.
Damn straight. Okay, Grandpa, tell us a story.
Yes, okay. Diggs has grown very powerful, very quickly. But dangerous people are angry at him.
He needs a win.
He does, so Wraith will go and fake a distress call.
Fancy gear, alone, wounded, middle of nowhere. Easy pickings, right?
Diggs will definitely notice.
Maybe he comes out to take a look.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, and Freelancer. My friends are still missing. I know Diggs is behind it. You find him. You hear me?
I hear you.
Get over here!
Hang on. Hear radio chatter to Diggs. Let's use that tracer.
Looking at it now.
Get over here. Diggs says to finish them off. Copy that.
Got the signal. Tracing.
You hear that, big star? We got something.
Stay on that signal, Yarrow.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Yarrow, tell me you have a location.
I got 2 possible locations. Best I can do.
2? Damn it. I got one. Right?
I got the other. Go. Get moving.
2 signals, Yarrow?
What can I say? 2 signals.
Right. Tell me if you see anything crazy.
Got it.
Looks like there's some kind of entrance ahead.
Right, you hear that?
Yeah. Got an empty outlaw camp here. This might be a dead end.
I'm in. Seeing natural caves, waterfall? Nothing yet.
You know they call this the Necropolis? Our fallen are watching.
Don't worry. We'll find Diggs. His story ends here.
Damn, it's good to get out of that thing.
What happened?
That Diggs bastard grabbed me and a few others. Go on, I'm right behind you.
They're taking fire! Get over there!
Understood.
Hold on my way. Look out!
Dominion crates. Weapons. Armor. Not good.
Diggs cut a deal with the Dominion.
Yes. But with no fragments. What's he going to trade?
Plan to sell us to the Dominion.
What? Diggs was going to sell him to the Dominion?
Weapons for freelancers. That's the deal.
Finally, let's get that bastard.
Yes. Gather the freelancers to fight this coward. Right, beat you to the central cavern. We can't let Diggs get away this time. You hear me?
I definitely hear you.
Any outlaws down here? Diggs can't be far.
Find it. I promise.
Dominion monsters! This is crazy!
This is crazy.
Electricity! Yes. Diggs must be using a Dominion device.
Take out the generators to shut that down. Diggs! Come out, you coward! That's for 3 mark!
We have to draw Diggs out.
Looks like you brought your evil friends to the party. It's my Strider, freelancer.
Diggs! came out of hiding.
Sure, you caused me a lot of problems, but that must sting. Makes me laugh every time I think about it. This doesn't end well for you, freelancer.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Diggs is finished. You did it.
It's over, Jarl. It's done.
Yes, and my friends, you found them. Their stories will continue.
Not a bad day's work.
See that? Freelancers kick ass. Woo!
Truth. Thank you. Now come home. We have much to talk about.
You got it.
Time to go home. Totally agree.
No more digs.
No more Diggs. Working with the Dominion in the end. If people heard even a rumor of a freelancer working with them, bad.
We put a stop to it. Diggs, his people, his whole setup, gone.
Yes, you are right. The good in all this. You rescued your fellow freelancers as well. That is also good.
Guess we're done.
Oh, you think your work is done? Work is never done, you hear me?
I hear you.
But maybe we find time later to celebrate, huh? The heart of rage is no...
Madam Chronicler.
Ah, you did it!
Did what?
Silenced the heart of rage, my dear. Who'd have thought?
Well, I had help. Alec and Faye.
Who are you serving with modesty? You did a great thing and you must acknowledge it. As my mentor, Negandel, used to say, you know who Negandel is, of course.
I must admit I don't.
How is that possible? He's only the greatest cipher who ever lived, and royalty. Oh, my dear. Is it possible you have amnesia?
I don't have amnesia. We've been through this already.
We have? How ironic that I should forget that. As Negandel used to say, and say to me in particular, let others celebrate your gifts, for what is ordinary to you is a miracle to another.
I guess so.
Things will never be what they were, but they are getting better. And so I shall reward you with the gift of knowledge, of course.
Of course.
I'd like to present you with an old favorite of mine, the Freelancer 3. It's about as famous as you will be.
Thanks very much for the book, Madam Chronicler. And now, I should get going. See ya.
See ya? Yeah. You can't muster a better goodbye than that.
I believe I can. May bright skies overhead shine light upon your paths, madame.
Bit overboard, perhaps.
I'll keep working on it.
Goodbye, Freelancer.
Goodbye.
All accidents are preventable. Hello, Freelancer.
Hello, Berndl.
So, are we both thinking a thank you is in order?
You're welcome.
No, I wasn't thanking you. You should be thanking me. The fountain is running.
You finally did it. Good for you.
Thank you. I'm delighted we finally got it flowing. We discovered the problem was that people were siphoning water off our main fountain line.
People, huh?
Exactly. I think a plumbing bylaw will prevent this from happening in the future. Of course, now that the fountain is flowing, we've run into a new set of problems.
All right, what issues are we facing?
The water around the fountain's edge is a slipping hazard.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. I'm considering turning down the fountain.
Won't that make it less spectacular?
Yes, but sometimes safety comes before spectacular. Or we could install warning signs and erect barriers.
That sounds extreme.
It's a fine balance between a beautiful oasis and a death trap.
What's your heart telling you?
People love the fountain, so I'm gonna let it be. For now.
You sure?
Sometimes you need to let people find their own way.
And it is nice to see the fountain running.
It really is. And Freelancer, thanks for silencing the Heart of Rage.
Hi, Bryn. How are you holding up?
Freelancer. Good. You remember that sixth missing sentinel? The one we couldn't find in the mines? I've discovered a weak signal. Very weak, but it could be him.
I'll track him down for you.
With earlier losses, we're short-handed and... Oh, thank you. The sentinels appreciate... I appreciate it.
Are you ready?
Always. Where am I headed?
Sentinel Andron is the Lancer missing from that score mine. If I found his signal, it's weak, but it's there.
I'll hunt it down. Strider port. It's overrun by scars.
Now that you're closer, I can use your javelins to better triangulate Andron's position. Got it! Head into the compound. Signal is stronger there.
Won't be that easy. Compound has heavy defenses.
I guess you've got to get through them.
Working on it.
There's a lot of hives around. No sign of Andron. I don't... You should be right on top of him.
He must be hiding.
Take out those hives. If we want to find Andron, you have to take out those hives first. Now for the scars.
As good a lead as any.
Getting close now. Strongest readings yet. So many scars.
Are probably guarding something.
I see Andron. And a lot of scars.
I'll clear them out.
key for the cage. Can you grab it?
Got the key.
Good. Now get rid of the scars and free Andrew. Good. Scars are gone. Now get to Andrew. Andrew!
Hey, Scar-Eye. Wanted info on Fort defenses.
Sentinels are on their way to pick Andrew up, Freelancer.
Hey, Scar-Eye's still out there. You gotta stop it now.
I will, Andrew. Help is on the way. Bryn, can you track that Scar-Eye?
There is a strange energy signal near you.
Let's get this thing.
Agreed. The last thing we need is a chatty Scar leader with plans for the fort.
Andrew said the Scar-Eye wanted to know the fort's defenses. What's his long game?
Ask it.
Are you serious?
Sure. Hello, my lord. I'd like to know your evil plan. Then kill it.
Uh-huh.
That's it, team. We found the Scar-Eye.
What fresh corpse follows me?
Corpse? Not likely.
It comes from the metal walls. It barricades itself in the fort.
Ask what it wants. Try the plan.
What? Fine.
Tell us what you want, Scar-Eye.
The Arcanists fumble at Shaper relics. Damaris, the Scar-Eye will make them work. Shaper's energy will gather. Swarms will feed. Metal, flesh, machines. Damaris will strip your fort's bones.
Great green grabbits. It's actually telling us the plan. The Scar-Eye might be down, but that relic it was ranting about.
We'll find it. Together.
Good. And good work. Meet me back at the fort. We'll figure out what to do next.